have a guy like Chuck Cooper as part of his legacy?
Well, first, for me, it means a lot. My dad's career butted up against Chuck's career, so I heard all the Chuck Cooper stories, and he's very important to me and what this university stands for. And I think Duquesne should be very proud because they were so progressive in the 40s and 50s where most people weren't. And they continue, to really serve people, and their mission is to serve people. So I think we should be very, very proud of what Chuck Cooper's enshrinement really means.
What does it say about him that there's a who's who of NBA greats presenting him?
There's no question that those guys only present to people they think are very, very important. So really what Chuck did was he paved the way for the modern day African Americans to play in that league and to make the money that they're making today. He endured the hardships. He took the verbal attacks. So it says a lot. Those guys don't come out of the woodwork for just anybody.
When you got hired here, obviously you want to teach your team, but you also want to educate your team outside of basketball. How important was it of a priority to mention what Chuck did and what he meant to not just the university, but basketball in general?
Chuck Cooper is a huge part of the history of the basketball program at this university, and not only the basketball program, but the city of Pittsburgh. And so, when we put CC on our uniform, that's a big deal to me. And when we put Chuck Cooper Fieldhouse on our arena, I think that means the world to the university, the city of Pittsburgh, and it really honors a man that really deserves it.
You going to wear CC on your jerseys this year?
Yeah, we wore them last year, and we'll continue to wear them as long as I'm the coach, and as far as I'm concerned, forever, if I have any say in it.
Obviously, you have a relationship with LeBron. When you see what Chuck was able to do, and now you see an athlete like that who's, arguably the greatest athlete on the planet, it's the most well-known athlete on the planet. What does that kind of say about how far things have come since, he took those verbal abuses and things like that?
Well, I think first and foremost, when you look at Chuck Cooper and you look at LeBron, there's a lot of similarities. They're people that give, and really do it for mankind in their community and care about their communities. And when I didn't know Chuck, but I heard all the stories about Chuck, and I know his son well. I see a lot of LeBron and Chuck Cooper and LeBron, actually. And really what that means is LeBron's been a guy that has, learned from guys like Chuck Cooper. And Chuck paved the way for guys like LeBron to make the money that they make and have the careers that they have and the lives that they have. And I'm sure if you ask LeBron about Chuck Cooper, he knows his story.
What did your father tell you about Chuck?
He just told me, just the things that he did in the community and, being the first African-American drafted and what he had to go through. And then the game at Tennessee, he told me all about the game at Tennessee and how his teammates stood behind him.
That was here. That was supposed to be here, right?
Yeah, exactly. The game here at versus Tennessee.
They sent him home.
Sent him home, and then the team voted to not play, which says a lot about his teammates in an era where that wasn't very popular. But it also says a lot about the university. And I think we should be very proud of what the university stood for and what it stands for today, really.
Are you going to Massachusetts? Are you going over the weekend? What's that trip going to mean to you, just having this as the reason for it?
Well, anytime I talk about Chuck Cooper, I get goosebumps, and I'm just so happy that he got into the Hall of Fame. I'm not really too concerned how long it took. I just think that he's deserving, and nobody maybe in that whole enshrinement is more deserving than Chuck Cooper. It's just a huge deal, and I'm just so excited that I can be a part of it.